Ladies and gentlemen, Joshua J. Marine once said, challenge away what makes life interesting and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. If you dream of being in an accounting profession, you must know that all accounting professions will face challenges in their work life and they mishandle any of these challenges. This will lead them to low job satisfaction and job loss. By educating yourself and doing some prep work, you can minimize the risk of these challenges and gain a competitive advantage. Today, we're going to talk about four major challenges facing the accounting profession. First, artificial intelligence taking over traditional accounting duties. Second, changes in accounting method. Third, cybersecurity is becoming a bigger priority. And fourth, accounting is a stressful job. I am Nura Azrimitino Azam.
I am Nurul Amni Izzah binti Muhammad Jafri.
Audientia binti Azmi.
And we are the students of Bachelor of Accounting in University Putra Malaysia. Hence, the information we're going to share with you today comes mostly based on our own reading from our course of lecture and trusted sources in the internet. Our presentation today will be divided into three sections, which are the introduction, the four major challenges facing the accounting profession, as well as solutions, and lastly, the conclusion. Let's get started by talking about how artificial intelligence takes over traditional accounting duties, considered as one of the challenges facing the accounting profession. Do you know, according to a report published by McKinsey in July 2016, artificial intelligence can automate nearly 86% of activities performed by accountants and auditing clerks. This is because artificial intelligence is capable of handling complex accounting duties and take on the tedious work that takes up so much time to accomplish. For example, collecting transactions and compiling them into financial statements and tax returns. As a result, the work done by artificial intelligence can save costs, increase productivity, save time, and provide more accurate results. However, fear not, because every problem has its own solution. Accountants should consider automation taking over repeatable tasks as an opportunity for them to grow, rather than take it as a challenge. For instance, payroll and tax form preparation. They will still need to double-check the work done by automation to ensure accurate result and to ensure completion of tasks and reduce error. Now, Omni will talk about our next point.
Let's move to the second point, which is changes in accounting method. So there's constant changes to the tax regime that impact from entertainment expenses to depreciation. As a result, the business and self-employed individual should review tax reform changes before determining how this provision work with their business situation. One of the complicated regulation example is the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act that become a huge challenge for accounting firms. The document outlines the detail for accountant, but for most of them, it creates more questions than answers. So, as a solution, every accounting student and young professional accountant who are new to the industry, it is very important to stay up to date with new changes and get used to complicated regulations so that it will be easier for them to adapt it in work situation. Next point, which is cybersecurity is becoming a bigger priority. So most of you must be wondering why cybersecurity is one of the challenges in accounting profession. Let me tell you why. Accounting information is target for hackers because most of that is high value. So, in fact, according to PwC, one of the biggest firm in the world, one of the biggest accounting firm in the world, a single data breach costs US companies more than $500,000 on average. So it is clear that accounting information is high value. So how the hackers did it? The hackers would select a return that had been completed but not yet filed, then alter them and sent to revenue service to collect refund before the legitimate filers could. So it is vital to keep the financial data secure in the cloud. Every accountant needs to reassure client that their accounts are protected behind a firewall. As a solution, every student needs to have additional training on cyber awareness. They need to understand how to identify and respond to cybersecurity risks. As example, first, they need to understand IT security policy at their firm. Second, they need to ensure safe online practices. Third, don't open dubious email attachment. And last one is have strong password when accessing business system. Next, Audi will explain for the next part.
Now we have come to the last point, which is accounting is a stressful job. So based on CABA, the Charity Well-being of Accountant has found out that 32% of accounting professional has experienced stress and quarter of them has mental health issue. So why does accounting is a stressful job? So as we all know that accounting is a detail-oriented job where we need to be precisely and thoroughly doing our job. Only simple mistake could lead to error in financial analysis and inaccurate calculations. When you are responsible for organization finance, there is bound to be some pressure. Besides, there is also pressure from being overworked, especially during busy season. Long days and work on weekends is a norm for accountant. It could lead to being overworked and poor work-life balance. Moreover, there is also pressure from re-upskill themselves, as what as Azrin mentioned that accounting is in threat with the AI technology because accounting is fastly changing profession. So all accountants need to develop new skills to stay relevant in this field. Lastly, the problem in workplace also could lead to stress. Ways to overcome this problem is preparedness. Preparedness is a key to everything. We as a future accountant should prepare mentally and physically and have to keep in mind once we got the degree, our journey doesn't end there. We need to at least to have one certificate professionals from accounting to progress our career. Besides, we also need to choose company with positive work culture, even though the workload is heavy and hard and might get burned out. But if the environment is comfortable, we will not being tired. And lastly is to maintain work-life balance. We need to be not to be procrastinate and protect our time. Take a break if we are tired to avoid burnout and to practice work-life balance. We have seen the accounting profession biggest challenges and the solution to overcome it. The points includes AI takes over accounting duties, changes in accounting method, cybersecurity, and accounting is a stressful job. As what as Warren Buffett said that you have to understand accounting and you have to understand the nuances of accounting. It's a language of business and it's an imperfect language unless you are willing to put in the effort to learn accounting. So accounting is a long life and hard journey. Only the person who is have courage and willing enough to take this challenge can be a good accounting. That's all from us. Thank you for listening.